Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day today. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new Natasha Denona Ayana palette. This little palette I got in my Boxycharm base box for the month of April. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this eyeshadow look. I'm also going to give you some swatches and my thoughts about this little palette right here. So if you want to see any of that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here's a quick swatch of the palette. I promise there's a shadow right here. It just melts right into my skin color. Like, it looks just like my skin, but it's right there next to the darkest. As you can see, the shimmer right here is showing up a lot more on the green side. I expected it to be more silvery, but I'm actually very glad that it's not just like a basic silver. It is so pretty, but overall it swatches really nicely. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and I'm using my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this all over my eyelids, getting near the brow bone. Then I'm going to take a Morphe M433 large blending brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Harlow. I'm going to use this as my transitional shade. This shadow actually like melts right into my skin because it matches my skin color. But I did find that it does build up nicely. One thing I noticed about this formula is that it's not extremely pigmented like when you dip in at first. But you can definitely build it up a lot more as you go on, which I think makes the application a little bit better because you're allowed to be a little bit more precise. So I took my time building it up, and then blending up that shadow higher on my lid. So I'm doing circular motions upwards just to drag it up a little bit higher to get a little bit more dimension in the look. But I really did enjoy this shadow. I definitely took a long time blending that out, but I just wanted it to look really nice. And now I went into that shade Crease, which is a perfect name because I'm placing it right on my crease. And this is a little bit deeper and more cool toned than that first shadow. And I'm using the same large blending brush from Morphe, and I'm going to place this onto my crease. I'm first stamping it on with my brush, and then trying to get some pigment everywhere, and then I'll blend it out. But this one is a little bit deeper, and I could see as I was applying it that it gets a little bit smokier as you build it up. If you just want like a light layer, just do a little bit. If you don't want it to be too dark, but you can definitely get it to be darker. But just go ahead and like press your brush. And I did really enjoy this shadow because it's not a brown, but it's not a gray. It's like a nice mix of both, and I really did like it. So I'm placing that on my crease, and then I'm blending up higher a little bit. And I think that the combination of those two shadows kind of makes for a beautiful like transitional color for my crease, and I really did enjoy it. But now I'm placing just a little bit more to make it a little bit deeper, and as you can see, like now it is definitely building up, and it's looking a little bit more smoky. And I don't know, I just really like this shadow. I'm not used to using these kinds of colors, but I did enjoy how it applied. And I'm surprised that I enjoy this kind of color as much as I do. But I'm just taking my time, making sure that I don't have any patchiness going on. And also that I don't have any harsh lines. So if I see any harsh lines, I'm just blending upwards with my brush, doing circular motions. But so far, this formula is performing very nicely. And now for the start of the show, I'm going to use my finger to dip into that beautiful silvery greenish shimmer glam green. And this shimmer is so stunning and just made the palette for me. And I'm just going to take my finger to apply it all over my center lid. It's just so pretty and unique, and I didn't expect it to be as unique as it is. I thought it was just a basic silver. But now that I applied it with my finger, I'm going in with the Luxie 245 small shader brush just to perfect the application of that shimmer. So I'm going to use the tip of the brush to go all around my lid, following the natural curve of my lid, just to perfect that application. And this is just going to give me sort of a cut crease effect, and I really enjoy it. This shimmer is so pigmented, buttery soft, and yeah, I'm just going ahead to perfect that application with this little brush. And yeah, it just performed very nicely, just as I expected. But now I'm going to take a crease brush from Morphe. There's no number on this brush, but it's just a small crease brush. And I'm going to dip into the darkest shadow in the palette, which is called Lash Line. And I'm going to apply it to the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to blend it upwards into my crease using the tip of the brush. And this is just going to give me a very beautiful contrast between my crease and my lid. And I just absolutely loved how this performed. And I think it added the contrast that this look needed. So I'm taking my time blending it into my crease. And then I'm also going to blend it towards my center lid just a little bit so that we don't have any harsh lines between the outer corner of my eye and the center lid. And I'm also going to take the tip of the brush to create sort of an outer V shape, just to make it a little bit more fancy, you know. And so far, I'm just so impressed with these shadows. But I think that silvery green and then that beautiful dark brown make the look for me, because you get a beautiful contrast between the lid and the crease, and I just love it. Now I'm taking the large blending brush from earlier, and I'm just going to blend out just a little bit in the outer corner. I'm not doing too much blending on top because we did all that in the beginning, so that eliminates having to work now. But that looks so pretty to me so far. And I'm taking this very small, little tiny brush, just like a lid brush from Morphe, and I dipped into that beautiful like champagne shimmer satin skin because I just needed to use every shadow in the palette. So I'm applying that to underneath my brow bone and also to my inner corner, and it's just so pretty, and it added a very nice glow, and I really liked it. And now using that crease brush from Morphe, I'm going to dip into that shadow lash line, and I'm going to apply it to my lower lash line, which is perfect. And this is just going to make the look a lot smokier, which I'm looking for. So I'm slowly building up the pigment. And again, these shadows definitely build up to as dark as you want them to be. And I enjoyed being able to like control how much pigment I could have. And I also did not have any fallout, which is amazing for such a dark shadow to not have any fallout. And I did my makeup first, as you can see, my face makeup, and there was no fallout at all. But now, just to smoke everything out a little more, I'm going to add a black liner to my waterline. And this is the Wander Beauty Skyliner Automatic Gel Eyeliner. And then I did my wing on top using the Tarte's Double Take eyeliner, which I also got from Boxycharm 1 or 2 months ago. I'm using the gel liner side just to create a very dramatic line. I was not expecting it to be so dramatic, but once it happened, I just went for it and just decided to go full on dramatic to make the look just a little bit more extra. And I did enjoy how it applied. I went for a red lip, and I used a Rare Beauty Transform Lip Souffle. And so I'm going to just finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is how the look turned out. What do you guys think? I actually really do like it. I went a little dramatic, or a lot dramatic, with the liner, but overall I am pleased with it. I went with a red lid because for some reason whenever I do like smoky eyes or anything like that, I instantly think red, like I want red lipstick. And also I'm wearing red here. I don't know, I just had red on my mind. I thought it went perfect. But overall, I am pleased with the look. This palette performed very nicely. The shadows are very nice and creamy and blendable. I mean, it is Natasha Denona, but overall I do enjoy it, and I'm glad that I have it in my collection now. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.